know. Hello, guys. Hello. Look, so you're little animals, but you can cat, you can become a cat. Crow, you can become a crow. Just do here. I'll send the avatar list thing. I don't remember the command. Hold on. Avatar commands. Okay, this avatar commands list, if you click that link, it'll give you all the commands for your avatar on screen so you can customize it. I made myself Kirby. I have Kirby and then I have like a list of animals. It should be avatars, I think. Ah, too many. Use the extension. Let me see. You can also do avatar random if you want something random. But yeah, I think so I have different animals, and then I have Kirby. So if you want to do like avatar cat, you can become cat. I want to see if I can figure out specifically why it's not sending the avatar chat list. I don't know how to use the extension. Avatar crow. Well, I think you have to do avatar space, and then so like you would do like avatar space and then the name of it. But there should be an extension. Let me see. Channel add-on, which allows you to embed the extension directly onto the page. I guess maybe it's not just a cat. Hold on, I can do this. Because I can't see the avatar list, but I can embed the extension. Let me disconnect it, and I'll tell you what it is specifically. Avatars. Oh my god, there's not a cat? Oh no. There's not a cat, but I have Hamster. Or I have Kirby. Just be Kirby. Everyone be Kirby. I'm gonna disable the other ones because I don't have the animals I want. If you do avatar Kirby. And then, and I'll leave axolotl on. Kirby and axolotls. Oh wait, no. It's Nyancha. So cat, it's... I'm sending it. That's the cat one. So do avatar Nyancha, and that will give you a cat. And then for crow, I have Burb. Yeah, I have Burb. me see if I disabled any of them. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Let me re-enable koala. And then you can change the color, and you can like customize its gear and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, connecting. There we go. Okay, so if you do avatar nyancha, then it will turn you into an orange cat. And then if you want to do like different colors, it'll be in that list. There you go, now you're a burb! And then you can do the avatar color one. This is great. This is excellent news. Ah! Oh my gosh, cat, it's so cute! Oh, hi Raptor! Welcome in. Look, you're on screen. It made you into a frog. It made you into a frog. Wait, let me look at the command list again. This is my first time using this, so I'm figuring it out with you. Avatar. It might be avatar color one word, I think. Avatar color one word. So everything else is avatar one word. It's like in the there's a link. I'll re-add the link. Avatar. Yeah, so then you do avatar color and then you do the choice. So you want to do like avatar color deep red and it will turn you into a red bird or something. It looks like they don't have black though. That's kind of sad. You're in the television now, Raptor. You're in the television. You could be what could Raptor be? Deep red. No, you gotta do it. You gotta do avatar color deep red. Do the command deep red. Yeah. Raptor, yours is a frog. So you have to do avatar color first, and then it will tell you the color options available to you. And you don't have to be a frog if you don't want. I'm figuring out how to add the extension to the channel to make it easier for you guys. Let me see. Let me look at my Twitch. My extensions. Yeah, but you have to do deep red. Oh, that worked. Yeah, red worked. Oh, try black. I wonder if it will let you do black. Let me look at my extensions. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out to make it a little easier for you guys. Raptor, if you do, let's see, what should Raptor be? I don't remember what ones I have. Oh my god, you're a black cat now! Ah! That's so cute. Channel. Let me see if I can edit my panels. Let's view all extensions. Color black. Oh, I guess they don't have a. I guess they don't have black for the crow. Yeah, so it must just be the colors it has. So you can be like, there is a different bird though. There's an owl.
Ding.
Let me see. My YouTube chat just said. Oh, hello, Core. You're gonna be gone for a bit. You got scammed? What the hell? Well, Core, if you see on the stream, look, you're a little snake. So this is the only way I can put YouTube chat on screen because of Twitch TOS. But like when I have my avatars up, it will see your chat on screen. But hello, how are you? Wait, I want to figure this out together. Let me see. I have one that. Hang on. Let me see. I have this extension I just added. Stream avatars. Can I search? Oh, yeah. Stream. Okay, yeah, I added this one. Configure. Configure this extension. Let me disconnect and reconnect it. Connect. Wait, let me switch to this Connect. Interesting. So I can't make a panel for it, which is stinky, but it's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. I don't know. It tells me though that I have to use. Let me try now that I have the extension. Let me see if this works.
Ding.
Avatars. Ugh. They're cool, right? Yeah, these are cool. Hold on. I'm still determined to figure this out. This is disabled if you have too many avatars. The extension. Oh. Extension command. What's the command? You may need to use
Ding.
Extension command.
Ding.
Extension. Oh, there we go. Okay. Guys, if you click that link, it looks like it's an extension that lets you pick it that way. So I'm gonna pin this message. And I'm gonna unpin it in 2 hours. Oh, actually, yeah. 2 hours. Or just manually, I'll just unpin it at the end of stream. There we go. Okay, so I just pinned a link in the Twitch chat. That link will let you, yeah, customize it. The shorts algorithm worked. Let me see what this is. Oh, hi! Welcome in, old school. Welcome in. Here, I'm posting this link in the YouTube chat as well, so that you can use the extension. I don't know if this works with YouTube, but we're gonna find out. Hold on. We're gonna tell stories. I just haven't I haven't decided yet. What I mean, I've been too focused on my little avatar people. There we go. That link is for my stream avatars extension, so that way you can play around with the avatars on screen. Okay, guys, in Twitch chat. So Raptor, if you don't want to be a pink frog, you can go to that link and you can change it. I'm gonna drop a couple bombs on you guys. Good luck. Good luck. I can do this too. Look, if I put stars on screen, and YouTube, this command should work for YouTube as well. But if I put the stars on screen, you guys can do exclamation point jump to try and catch them, and then we'll give you points. It's pretty cool, right? Anyways, so okay, I wanted to tell stories today. I don't really know what I want to talk about though. I just want to tell stories. Oh, you did it, Cat! You did it. This is great. This is good news. So this weekend, I went to visit some friends.
Ding.
Oh, excuse me. I went to visit some friends, and I turned into a cat. I want to be Kirby again. Wait, Avatar Kirby. I want to be Kirby again. So I went to visit some friends this weekend. I drove like 4 hours to visit them. 3-4 hours. My back is hurting so bad. I drove like 3 or 4 hours to visit my friends, and I went to lunch, and then we went and played pickleball. And I don't play a ton of pickleball, but I like to play here and there. And so we played pickleball. This pickleball place is really cool though, because it used to be an auditorium, like a theater, and they like changed it into pickleball courts. And so like the chairs aren't there anymore. And then but they still have like the auditorium sound system. And when you walk in on the stage, and they've got like a bar on the stage, and they have the auditorium sound system still. So they were playing fucking bangers. They were playing really good music. And we played pickleball for a while. and I did some grand slams. No, I got like a couple wins, but I also got pickled. If you don't know what being pickled is, it means I got 0 to 11, so I fucking failed, but it's fine. So yeah, I went and I played pickleball, and then my back was already hurting because I didn't sleep a lot when because I got down to where I was late, like that 4 hour drive. I got there late. Hops over here instead, hoping it will give me an avatar. It should have given you one from YouTube, but I think that the link is for a Twitch account because you have to to edit it. But Core has one from the YouTube side. But welcome into Twitch chat instead. So yeah, we played pickleball, and then I didn't sleep very well the night before because of the long drive. I got in late, so I only slept I slept 5 or 6 hours. And then I played pickleball, and then my back was hurting a little bit, so I took a nap. Well, I didn't even really take a nap. That's a lie. I sat on my phone, and I just I watched TikToks and read for 2 hours. And then I went to dinner with the friends, and I got tacos. I got birria tacos, and they were very good. And then, so I wasn't gonna drink. I was just gonna go sober. But then we were going to this show. We went to an EDM show, and we're like, you know what, fuck it, let's drink. Everyone, we're gonna drink. And originally, we were talking about, because this EDM show was in a nightclub with very expensive drinks. So we were like, I don't really wanna. I'm not trying. Oh yeah, see, Old School Gamer, you have two. You have 2 avatars now, because you have one from YouTube and you have one from Twitch. I think it just only lets you edit it that way from Twitch, but with YouTube, you think you can use the commands to edit it. The commands are just a little bit confusing. But so we're like, fuck it, we're gonna drink, let's get crunk. So we go to a liquor store, and I was like, I'll just get 2 little shooters. But then my friend was like, well, I also want tequila, so instead of getting shooters, let's just buy a bottle. So we bought a bottle of tequila, and I was like, all right, this is fine, I'll take a couple shots, I'll have a good time, I'll just ride it. I'm not gonna buy any drinks in the place, I'm just gonna ride the shots. Okay. So then we are driving. It's probably from the liquor store a 30-minute drive to the club we're going to. So we drive over there, and we go to parking garage. Parking's kind of a nightmare. We end up parking, and so then I drove separately from a couple of the friends, so I had to go find them. So I go over to their car, and we're drinking in the car, not driving, we're all parked, we're just drinking in the car so that we're not just out drinking in the fucking parking lot. And mind you, I bought tequila and I bought a yogurt flavored soju, and I wasn't thinking about the fact that warm tequila and warm yogurt flavored soju would not be a good chaser. I was just like, I want something fruity as my chaser, but I still wanted it to be an alcoholic chaser because I wanted to be crunk. So I have a whole bottle of tequila, and then I have a yogurt flavored soju. So I'm like, okay. My friend who shared the bottle with me was like, I already took 2 shots, you gotta catch up. So I just take 2 shots in one gulp because I'm hard like that. I take 2 shots in one gulp. And then I keep taking 2 shots in one gulp. I do that once, and then I do that again. We just bought a bottle. I'll just have a couple shots, don't usually go together. Yeah, listen, so he took 2 shots, and then I took 2 shots. And then I took 2 more shots. And then he took 2 more shots. And then he's like, let's do another one. So he took another one. He's like, I'm at 5. You gotta catch up. And I was like, motherfucker. So then I take a shot. And mind you, I'm chasing this with this yogurt flavored warm soju the whole time. And I'm like, this is disgusting. I was gagging, swallowing it. And then, and I think by the end of it, hello, Hydra, welcome in. Hello. If you click on the pinned link, it will take you to the avatar creator so you can edit your avatar. So then, we finished the bottle. We finished the bottle. Me and one other person finished the tequila bottle. I did not finish the soju because it tasted disgusting. But I did drink the half of the tequila bottle. We were with 3 other people that were drinking, but they were drinking other stuff. They weren't drinking tequila. They were drinking soju and beatboxes. Hello, Dreams. Welcome in. Guys, if you click on the pinned link, you can edit your avatar. So Hydra, I like your little wolf. Oh, thank you for the follow, school. Welcome to the Fox family. So yeah, I drank half a bottle of tequila before I even went into the show. And so while we're in line for the nightclub to get into the show, I was already like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is oh, why did my Kirby said that so late?
Ding.
Yeah, tequila. So I was already feeling it. I was leaning against my friends. I was like, oh, I'm so tired already. Because liquor just makes me sleepy. It doesn't make me crazy. Like, I feel like some people, tequila makes them go feral, but tequila just makes me get really tired. So we get into the show, and mind you, we already knew that the headliner wasn't going to be coming on until like after 1 a.m. But we got there at like 11 because we're like, fuck it. We'll just hang out and have a good time. Hello, Sammy. Welcome in. How are you doing? If you click the pinned link, you can change your avatar so that you don't have to be a green trash panda. Well, it's not a raccoon actually, it's a red panda. I can't tell about tequila, but alcohol all in all makes me emotional and tired. What? I mean, yeah, it does make me tired. Oh, I found you from the tube. Welcome in. I do have a tube stream and tube chat as well, but the avatar thing works better on Twitch. It works on YouTube as well, but yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna make it through the openers. I'm gonna survive. So it reminds you again, it's a club. It's not like a actual like Dr. Goon. It's me. I'm back in action, Dr. Goon with my PhD. So I'm like, I'll be fine. I'll make it through. And but I'm not like I want my expect. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're not that kind. I'm glad you're not that kind. Me too. It was a short about a trash can. Yeah, the trash can man short from Expedition 33. No, I don't really. Tequila thankfully doesn't make me emotional. It just, no liquor makes me emotional. I just get really sleepy. All liquor makes me really sleepy and mildly feral. Mildly feral. But usually just sleepy. But the person that got banned got brought in as a block man. Yeah, I'm glad you're not that kind. She doesn't like the term stomach ache. She prefers to call it a belly or tummy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I don't like the word stomach. It's belly or tummy, and that's it. I don't really drink too much. And you know what, Dreams? I respect that. But why are you happy about that? You want to go drink with me? No, I just, because I think like, I don't love hanging out with people that get like emotional when they're drunk because I'm like, no. That's how I found you. Yes, my stomach aches. My anti-stomach ache propaganda. That's one of the best videos right now, for sure. The pro tummy anti-stomach. Kanpai. Yes, you know. I said the funny emotional that just starts talking shit. No, exactly. That's what I'm like. I would rather you be someone that like you're just fun to hang out with. But so the openers, we get there around like, we're probably in the club by like 11:30 or so. And the first opener was kind of ass, but they had these girls dancing on chains, these go-go dancers dancing on chains up in the air, and that was really cool. So I was like watching them like, it was like super hype. And but because it's a club space, not like a concert space, it's really tightly packed with people. My first drink, apparently I got blackout drunk. Every glass of booze at the venue, hence why I try not to drink. Oh my god. Drinking in America? Damn, I'm not even allowed to drink over there. Oh man. Fair. Tummy greater than stomach. Exactly. Kat had to study all your shorts last night. Kat, I'm so proud of you for studying my shorts. Thank you so much. You are the good egg. You are a good cat. So yeah, I basically like, I'm really tired. I'm a drinking drunk. Yeah, you're like, if you're drinking, you're drinking everything in sight. And sometimes it be like that. Why the fuck is alcohol 21 over there? I don't know. You can go to the army at 18, but you can't drink till you're 21. But honestly, like, I think it's not a bad rule because really your brain is not fully developed until you're like in your mid-20s. So in a way, I guess it's to prevent like too young of people. But like everyone, yeah, nicotine is over 21 now as well. But everyone like kind of just drinks anyways under the age of 21 for the most part. You get into the army in 17 in Germany. And you're allowed to drink at 14? Wow! That's a lot. Or that's early. Yeah, America's the laws about it are a little bit funky in that, like, so you can get into the army at 18, but you can't drink or buy cigarettes until you're 21, and you also can't rent a car until you're 25. And also, you could be 18 and be considered legally an adult, but you can't usually, like, you can't book a hotel room until you're over the age of 21 either. Like, a lot of hotels will not allow you to book it if you're under the age of 21. What's on the agenda tonight, Michi? I have to work tonight. My schedule is pretty ass with work lately, Sammy. But basically, I work at like 5 p.m. EST. So for today, I'm just gonna stream until like 3 p.m. EST. Right now, it's 1:30 for me. So I have like an hour and a half to stream, and then I have to work. Tried smoking one time. It was disgusting. I'll never do it again. Thankfully, I've never done anything like smoking wise. I've just never been interested, and I have really bad lungs. I have asthma and I get bronchitis a ton. Can also take out massive student loans that will haunt you and your progeny for all time at 18. No, it's true. You can sign off on like a ton of debt at 18, but you can't buy alcohol or cigarettes. I may well join the army in Germany, and if I would join, I would probably not drink any alcohol while I'm there. That's understandable. I think it's probably best if you were in like in the army to just be vibing. But I think some people drink like on their days off when they're like stationed somewhere to like socialize. But I don't know army stuff. I will never touch a loan, and Dreams, I'm so proud of you for that. I have student debt. I have student loans. But that's it really. My car technically has a loan on it. Well, not technically, it does. My car has a loan on it, but I'm like debating selling my car anyways. So maybe go to the bar with the boys and then that's it. Yeah, understandable. Oh, thanks for bonking my brain cells already. I'm with you on the bad lung front. Yes, chronic respiratory failure. That's awful. But I thought I had like chronic pulmonary for a while. I don't. My asthma is like shit, and it gives me bronchitis a ton, and it mimics chronic pulmonary in ways. But thankfully I don't have that, or else that would be pretty garbage. But yeah, my asthma's pretty asshole. It's pretty ass, but it's fine. So the story. So it was like 11:30 p.m. and the openers are on, and I'm like, this is boring. But I'm watching the go-go dancers on chain, so it's fine. But it's a club, so it's really tightly packed, and there's people like all around me and squeezing on all sides, and I'm like, oh, this is shit. Because I go to music festivals and I like to stand in the back of the crowd because I like having my space to move around, and I'm a headbanger, okay? I like to have my space to move around and you know? So I'm in this crowd and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And plus I'm like autistic, so a lot of people touching me stresses me out. And I was like getting overstimulated, and I was drunk, so I was like getting really tired and overstimulated. By the time the second opener, like the main opener, was on, which their set was, it was fine. I don't know, it wasn't great, but I just don't like house, and they were playing. Well, I won't say they were playing house, but they were playing some house, and it was boring. But so I'm like leaning against my friends, tired. I'm staring at the opener, and I'm thinking, dead ass, before the main event even comes on, I'm like, should I just go home? Should I just go to bed? I'm so sleepy right now. I drank half a bottle of tequila, and I want to go to sleep. So, basically, as I'm thinking that, the time like ticks by, and finally the main people come on, and I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm having a good time, and they're throwing some like hard shit, and I'm like trying to headbang, but the girl in front of me is not headbanging, and I'm like, you suck. Not her fault. Maybe she was on drugs. I don't know. Like maybe she was just trying to vibe. She was like, but I was like, I'm trying to, and you're in my way. So I was getting a little bit frustrated with the crowd, and people were just pushing a lot, and there was a VIP section right behind us. So then the VIP section people kept like pushing past us to get into their section, and like, so be it. You paid a lot for that section. Cool, whatever. Probably that, or people got you in, but I don't care. And as we're like maybe 20 minutes into the main DJs, some girl like smacks her hand back and gashes my friend's forehead open, and he has blood dripping down his face. He taps me on the shoulder 2 or 3 times. I turn and look at him, and he's like, and he's pointing at his forehead, and I was like, no fucking way, you just got cut open. So he goes to the bathroom with another friend to wipe his face down, and then we all decide we're just gonna move to the back, like over by the bar, to check on him to make sure he's not dying. And we get over there, and like there's no crowd back there. We were behind the VIP section at that point and in front of the bar, and there was no crowd. So we had a much better time standing there. We couldn't see the DJs anymore, but I don't really care about seeing the DJs. I just want to hear the DJs. And the sound was still great from back there. So we stood back there and like had a way better time. And I actually got to like dance around and move around and stuff like that. And we were all like screaming together, holding hands, which is great. But then we left, and I immediately, so thankfully I didn't drive, immediately sleeping in the car, just immediately drooling. And then I had to get back and take a shower and like go to bed and wash all my makeup off and da-da-da. And then the next day after I wake up, I have to drive 4 hours back home. So all in that to say, my back is so fucking sore still. And that was on Saturday night. Saturday night I went to Saturday I played pickleball. Saturday night I went to the show, and it's now Tuesday, and my back is still so sore when I move around. And I have a music festival this weekend. I'm like, how am I gonna enjoy the music festival with my back hurting like this? And it's supposed to rain. Needless to say, I will not drink half a bottle of tequila again. I don't really get hangovers. I don't throw up or anything like that. I just get mildly tired, and I get like a little bit of a headache. But I drink water and eat a lot to like prevent the hangover before it even happens. So like I didn't necessarily feel hungover per se. I just felt extra tired. So, but I'm like, I'm not drinking. Listen, I was supposed to drink at this music festival I'm going to, but you know, I think I'm just not going to. Michi, when are you going to play a horror game? I did. I played Me-Side. You weren't here for it. Also, I'm really scared of horror games. I'm a pussy. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a pussy. I'm scared. I like to watch. Do you guys ever watch, not the show The Boys, but the YouTubers The Boys? And they do, oh, we should watch it together. They do like paranormal content. And I don't necessarily believe in the paranormal, but their content is entertaining anyways. And sometimes they do the Estes method, which is like putting a spirit box with headphones and then blindfolding yourself, and then so that person has no context for what the conversation is about, and all they can say with unbiased is what they're hearing. And they like to do the Estes method, and sometimes the shit they say is fucking weird. Like it actually matches up really weirdly, and it is like, if it's coincidence, it's a really strange coincidence. But I'm after I watch those videos, I'm like scared to walk up to my bedroom at night because it's dark. I'm like, there's something in the vents. There's something staring at me in the closet. I'm a pussy. And so I used to play Phasmophobia, and I was the person that I would just sit. Wait, at least. Oh, thanks you for the cheers, Dreams. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming by for a little bit. I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna do karaoke tomorrow. But I'm scared of horror games. In Phasmophobia, I would sit in the van. Everyone else would be in the house playing, and I would sit in the van and watch the cameras because I'm too scared. So, I mean, I guess maybe that probably explains why I don't play horror games on stream. Expedition 33 has been really fun, though. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I'm gonna play it again next week. I don't have it on my schedule yet, but we're gonna do karaoke tomorrow, and then I think we're doing Lego Star Wars. I thought we were doing karaoke today, and I was wrong. I'm doing karaoke tomorrow. I like misread it. But yeah, and then Lego Star Wars on Thursday, and then I'm busy this weekend, so I won't be streaming this weekend. But guys, my schedule is gonna be clearing up in June. After the first week of June, I think I'm gonna have more free time to stream again, so I can open up my like time slot a little bit and do some more at night as well. So for people that maybe can't see my daytime streams as much, I can do more nighttime streaming also, and I can just hopefully stream for longer. I would like to do more like 6+ hour streams, and we can just hang the fuck out. Plus, whenever I can get there, I want to do like a timer stream, like a subathon timer stream or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah, I think so. What else fun has happened recently? What should I tell stories about? Someone. Oh, thank you for the follow, meme. Thank you for the follow, meme. Welcome into the chat. It's gonna so if you start chatting, you're gonna get a little avatar. If you click on the link, I found you on TikTok. Oh, thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I added Linktree recently because I just hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. Oh, welcome back, Core. Welcome back, Core. There's a link somewhere in the YouTube chat and also on my Twitch for you to edit your avatar if you don't want to be a little snake. But if you want to be a snake, you can keep being a little snake. Yay, more followers. Yeah, thanks, cat. Oh, this is so fun. My family is so large now. My foxlings. There's so many foxlings. But meme, there's a link pinned. If you click that link, you can edit your avatar so you don't have to be a blue koala if you don't want to be. But thank you for the congrats. Yeah, TikTok has been fun. I love posting TikToks. Kat's actually working on one for me right now. It's very exciting. I saw a little bit of it today. It's really funny. It's me talking about eating birds, as I do. Crow, watch out. I'm gonna eat you. Look, guys, there's so many of you. Look. There's so many of you. This is kind of ominous. Anyways. You can show it if you want. I will. I'll post it in the Discord or something later. The ding is showing up again. Dang it. It's because of I have a Chrome capture set, but I have to exclude the ding from it. Let me see. Oh no, you can hear the dinging. The link only works on Twitch, not also on YouTube. That's what I thought. But on YouTube, you can use the commands, I'm pretty sure. So, let me try. Avatar. Commands. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna... Oh, Starling, welcome in. You've got to come in and bonk me right away. You're gonna bonk me right away. Nice, you're fine being a blue koala. Well, you can change it if you want, though. It's fun. I'm almost finished. Got some finishing touches. Okay, I'm excited to see it. I don't want to unmute my YouTube chat now because I'm like, oh, the ding. I'll just look over at it. All right, let me see. I think avatar commands. Let me see if this works in YouTube chat as well. It might not. Thank you for the head pats, cat. I saw the video where you're playing Expedition 33, such a good game. Yeah, I'm playing it weekly. So, my plan is that I'm not gonna play it outside of stream. Oh, it does work. It does work. So, Cord, those are the commands. Sorry, guys, I'm also talking to YouTube chat. Cord, those are the commands. If you want to edit your little guy. Your little guy. But meme, so I'm playing Expedition 33 like once a week, and I plan to only play it on stream so that we can all experience the story together, and I won't like learn anything or watch anything about it outside of stream. To me, it only registered my Twitch account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one link is only for Twitch account, but this command list, you should be able to manually edit your commands or edit your guy in the YouTube chat that way. You don't have to do it on Twitch. Because it has you on here already from your YouTube chatting. But yeah, I like Expedition 33 a lot. I've heard it's really good. I hear a lot of people say they think it's going to be game of the year. And I'm only in Act 1 so far, and I'm not very far into Act 1. I only just got to the open world section. But the Big Engamage made me sad. I don't know which part you're talking about, unless you're talking about in the prologue when she Mr. Stark's I don't want to goes. But I'm excited to get further. But yeah, so we just got to open world section, and we're gonna play it next week. I want to play it at least once next week, maybe twice. Welcome in, Captain. I don't know if there's more gamages. I'm also only in Act 1. Okay, so yeah, you're in the beginning. Yeah, that first cutscene was so beautiful, and it made me like sad. I was like, his girlfriend, not his woman's. Welcome in, Captain. Captain, there's a link. That link will let you edit your avatar if you want. The start of the game was Sophie. I know, I liked Sophie, and then she, Mr. Stark, I don't want to goad away. She got Thanos snapped away. I'm a sloth in the stream. You can edit it. So if you click that link, it'll let you edit your avatar. Or if you want, there is commands. The avatar commands. If you do ! Avatar commands, it'll give you the commands link page. So you can just like you can manually do the commands if you don't want to link your account. But yeah, I mean, you can be a sloth if you want. But Yeah, Expedition 33 I've been having a lot of fun with. Let me think. I have a story I want to tell. I was at, oh my gosh, let me tell you about my crazy day at work the other day. This shit was insane. So I want to say it was like last Thursday or something. I moved to PC now. I'm also on YouTube and Twitch. Core, I love you. Core, you're the best. Core is the best. A sloth is my spirit animal. Well, you can change the hat if you want. If you do exclamation point avatar gear, one word, it will tell you what hats you can have. I gotta go. I'm still at work. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, okay. Bye, meme. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope I see you later. I think, okay, so avatar choice, avatar. It looks like, okay, you do exclamation points, little hats. So you just do the copy and paste the little hats thing with the exclamation point in front, and then it should give you the options, I think. Bye bye. Oh my gosh. So, oh, you have a party hat now. That's so funny. Oh, so work. So Thursday, I think, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I had a crazy day at work. Basically, like, I clocked in. So, mind you, for people who don't know, I am filling in as a manager right now at my job. You have a birthday hat. Yes, you have a little party birthday hat. So, I'm filling in as a manager at my job because we had a manager go on LOA, but I think she's quitting, but she's on LOA officially right now. So, here, you guys, I'm gonna throw some bombs at you. So, basically... these stars, if you do exclamation point jump, you can win points. You can win points. Oh, Hydra King, I dropped one on you and you got to keep it. Basically, like, I'm gonna fix my stream elements thing first so that my chat doesn't get hidden. Hold on. Streaming tool. I say basically a lot. Basically. Overlays. Stream elements overlays. You just got home from work? I have to work later. Why did this log out? What the heck? I have to work later. No, so like when I worked this week, I went in at like 5 o'clock, and so I clocked in as a manager. And right off the bat, I had like a million fucking phone calls. All right, let me make this go up a little bit right now for now. That way, you can still see the chat bubbles. Okay, that should be better. And right when I clocked in, we had a dishwasher that was late. So I was like, oh, okay, that's good. Dishwasher was late. And then, thanks for the follow, Captain. Ah! Welcome to Foxling family. Everyone jumped and got stars. You guys got a bunch of stars from that. Captain, you just gave everyone points. Wait, I want to slingshot someone. Cat, I'm going to slingshot you. There's other stuff. You can like hug each other and stuff like that. You guys can hug my Kirby if you want. But anyways, so basically, it's repeating because it copies into my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat. I'll have to figure that out. You have to do the target, so you have to do hug and then name. Hug and then name. What is this? Oh, I can do collision blocks. What is this? Do some more stars. Oh, it hugged! That's so cute. You're going to hug stream elements? Look, it gave a little heart. That's so cute. But, so I clocked in, and as soon as I clocked in, I work at a restaurant. I clocked in, and then there's a... you're attacking me? What the hell? I went flying away. But at least I got points from it. You kicked me into some stars. Thanks. Don't worry. I can do it. Who attacked me? Core attacked me. Core, where are you? When I catch you, Core. Core, when I catch you. When I catch you. There you go. I threw you away. Get out of this bitch. Don't worry. You'll come back. It'll respawn. So I clocked in. And we had no dishwasher because the dishwasher was like, it's not my schedule. I'm not supposed to work these days. I don't work on Wednesdays. And I was like, okay, well, I need a dishwasher. So the chef was like, I guess we'll have to call someone else. So we call a different dishwasher to come in, and we had to pay for his Ubers to make him come in, which is whatever. I don't mind paying for Ubers to help a guy out. So I had to set up the paid out for that, and then I had to we had to send home one of our cooks, our pantry cooks, because she dropped something on her foot when she was moving. So then we were down a pantry cook and we were down a dishwasher. And I was like, cool, this is good. So then the chef, she's like running pantry and dish, and she's on the phone. While we're on the phone with the dishwasher that we're asking to come in for us, like very suddenly, another person, or some lady comes in, opens the door, and when she lets go of the door, it hits her kid in the head. And so she comes in, she's like, guns a-blazing, blaming us, and she's like, your door's too heavy, it moves too fast, it hit my kid in the head, and da-da-da-da, I'm gonna take him to the hospital, and if he has a popped blood vessel, you're gonna have a lawsuit on your case, and da-da-da-da. And I was like, I got her some ice, and I'm only shift leading, so I called my manager, who wasn't there, because they leave me alone. They let me just clock it in, and they leave. No, dead ass, perfect moment to go, womp womp. so like, I'm short 2 people in the kitchen, and then this lady like hit her kid with the door, and then it's blaming us. So I got her a bag of ice, and I called my manager, and I was like, hey, do I need to make an incident report on this? Like, what do I need to do? Because like, it's not our fault, but like, da-da-da. He's like, yeah, don't take blame. Oh, hold on, I have to sneeze. So I'm like, okay. So I call the corporate office to make an incident report. So as I'm doing the incident report, I finish it up, and then I get another call from corporate, and I'm like, why is corporate calling? So, oh, there's ads. I'm gonna wait a minute for the ads to end before I finish this, since I have lots of people in here with that aren't subscribed yet. So I'll finish. I'm gonna give it like the 2 minutes to let the ads go through, so you don't miss out on it. But let me catch up on these. Perfect moment to say womp womp. Yeah, it was stressful, Captain. It was stressful. Here, enjoy. This is like I'm feeding you snacks. Here's some treats for my foxlings. Jump for them, you fools. Jump for them. Oh, nice. Corey, you have 20 points. Eat your snacks. Why are you keep attacking me? God damn it. I went flying again. Space dust. Yeah, I'm giving you space dust. But hey, you gave me points. I think I'm on the leaderboard right now. I think I have the most points. I deserve it. For what? You deserve it. Come here. Yeah, get slingshot. What does the gift do? Gift options. Oh, interesting. Huh. Do you prefer the bonk or the attack? I like the attack more. The attack's more fun. I wonder if we could fly. I don't know. I don't think so. There's an avatar commands list. If you do ! Avatar commands, it'll have all the commands available for you for actions and stuff like that. You bombed yourself. You could probably bomb someone. I wonder if you could like bomb someone specifically. So ad break is almost over, and then I'll continue my story. You're bombing me? Come on, man. Here, take this. How do you like that? How do you like that? I'm bombing everyone. Xavier, first time catching your stream and wanted to say everything is really cute. Welcome in. Thank you so much. If you click, I have there's a link and that it's pinned. If you click it, you can edit your avatar if you'd like, so that you don't have to be, you're also a sloth. Actually, you're a little pink sloth. But there's a whole avatar commands list if you want to do anything with your avatar. But welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, ads are over. So basically, I do the incident report for this lady who hit her kid's head, and I check the cameras to just like, you know, see what happened. And she deadass just opened the door and let go, and it hit her kid on the head. And I'm like, well, why weren't you watching your child? I found something. What did you find? Do it. Do it. There's games. There's mini games. Average American experience. That's facts. That people love to sue in America. You're exploding me? I don't think it works. It looks like it doesn't. I mean, does it? I feel like it should, shouldn't it? I don't know. It's not working. All right. Well, good try, Core. Good try. Not the exclamation point fart. Think only I can do it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It might just be me. So what is that? There's like something. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, it looks like that one should work. Hold on, let me look at the commands for it. I have to disconnect it. I'll reconnect in 1 second. Bot commands. Oh, you know what? It's because I made it, all of the actions. It should just work. Huh. Actions. Input requirement any. Oh, maybe, you know what? I think you have to do this. I think you have to do avatar actions. And then. Let's try this. Let me try this. You may have to do avatar actions first. I'm reconnecting it. Welcome back. Oh, thank you for joining the Discord meme. Welcome back. All right, so avatar actions and then. Oh, the fart one doesn't show up. Oh, no, it worked. It worked. Okay. So try doing avatar actions first, and then it should let you do it. I think it's just to prevent a command pile up from like other mod or other things potentially. Even though exclamation point jump works, I don't know. But anywho, welcome back, meme. So essentially, I do that incident report for the child. Oh God, what do you have enough points for, Corey? You're gonna bonk me. My favorite action. You're gonna bonk me, aren't you? I'm ready. I'm prepared. Go ahead. Go ahead, Core. I'm waiting very, very excitedly. You had like 20 more minutes of work. Oh, well, I'm glad it's over for you. I fucking hate working. You feeling nice today? All right. I'll wait for you to do it unexpectedly. You're done and on your way home. Drive safely. Drive safely. I hope you get home safely. So I do the incident report for that lady, and then corporate calls, and I'm like, why the fuck is corporate calling amidst all of this? Oh, okay, well, have a safe walk. Don't get hit by a car. That would not be good. And so I'm like, why is corporate calling? So then I answer. I'm like, hello. Thank you for calling my job. How can I help you? And they're like, yeah, so this man, he made a complaint. So it's guest services. They're like, this man has made a complaint that he had an issue with his order like 2 months ago, and that when he called the restaurant, the manager said that they would send him a $40 gift card to make up for it. And he never received the gift card even though he gave them his address. I was like, okay. So he gave me the information. I've almost been hit by cars about 11 times. Jesus, meme. You should be more careful. Watch where you're walking. So I'm like, okay. So she gives me the information of the guy. And I was like, okay, well, I don't have, hold on. I hope my YouTube doesn't cancel views if I'm not active. I think if you keep it like in the background on like not paused, it should work. I don't know. But thanks for going back to check for me, Core. And so I'm like, my manager's not here today. He'll be here tomorrow. But can I get the information and I'll have my manager figured out tomorrow? I'm like, they're like, okay. And I was like, actually, while I'm still on the phone, let me go ahead and check the email for this man's information to see if I have an email thread with him or anything. If we talk to him through email at all, if we only talk to him on the phone. I look it up. I see an email thread, and I'm reading it, and it's my manager, and he's saying, I'm gonna get to the crazy part in a minute. But my manager's like, yeah, I looked into this after he called, and he didn't have an exact frame of days for me to look at, like when the order could have been. He said it was Monday, and then he said it was a Wednesday or Thursday, and then he decided it was Friday. So then when he looked into it, he never found the order that they're talking about either. So he's like, I don't see this order with this customization on any of these days, especially not under that name for takeout. And so he's like, you know, because I never found any information like this, and none of the other managers told me anything about sending out a $40 gift card, I don't have that anywhere. And so he sent that to guest services. And then guest services was like, okay, well, you know, we'll just resolve it, whatever. And so then I look at the date, and mind you, I'm still on the phone with guest services. And it's from June of last year. I was like, this man is calling again to complain about a gift card that he didn't receive for an order that he didn't make a year ago, and saying that it was 2 months ago. Meme, make yourself more visible to the drivers. Fair, except one driver was on his phone and the other had sunglasses at nighttime. Sunglasses at night is crazy. Wear a strobe jacket with 20 laser pens. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You need to wear the strobe jackets, like the ones that the construction people work, the yellow ones. What are they called? High-vis jackets? You need to wear high-vis. But, so, all of that to say, then I had to go talk to the lady again with the incident report, and I had to comp her entire meal because she was like, well, because of the hassle, can you pay for our meal tonight? And I was like, whatever. So, and then it was busy, and I'm like, can I just catch a break today? So that day, literally, that so much happened. We were short 2 people in the kitchen, and then a child hit their head on a door, and they blamed us, and it wasn't our fault. I had to make an incident report, and then someone called to complain about an order from a year ago. What's wrong with people? I was sneezing again, sorry. Sneezing again. The meal that he was complaining about was only like a $24 meal at probably last year. I think it was like $24. But somehow he said that a manager was gonna give him $40 for his $24 meal. I just don't think that's true. I just think that's a lie. But so that's how that day went. That one random customer has dedication. He does, but I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with that. At my job, I had a lady yell at me for throwing away her trash. She apparently found it rude. What is wrong with people? I have some crazy customer stories, I swear. I've had people make me cry. I had someone walk out an $150 bill from the patio after oh, actually, I'm just gonna tell that story. You guys, my dumbass kid hit their head because they couldn't hold the door, and I'm also too idiotic for a parent to hold it for him, so now you have to pay for our meals. No, literally, so the kid was like 4 years old, so I don't blame the kid at all. But like, ma'am, why did you let go of the door before your child was all the way in the foyer? You should have been holding the door. That is not my fault that you let go of the door before your 4-year-old walked all the way into the entryway. What? So needless to say, so one time I was serving. So I used to work 2 jobs. I only work 1 now, and then I stream. But I used to work 2 serving jobs, and 2 bartending jobs rather. Feels like they did it on purpose to get a free meal. Yeah, honestly, they might have. They really might have, because they never followed up after that. They were like, all right, that's it, whatever. But so I used to work 2 bartending jobs, because my job that I manage at now, I bartend and serve at as well. I don't really bartend anymore, but I used to bartend more. And so I would work 9 a.m. until like 3 p.m. Probably scam artists, I think so. But unfortunately, like, when they have an incident report, there's only so much I could do. So I was like, at that point, it's not worth arguing. I would rather just comp their meal and deal with it. Almost giving your kid a concussion for a free meal that probably costs $30 is crazy. Actually, our food's pretty expensive. There was 4 people at the table. Their meal, I think, was $80 when I comped it. But I think it would have been... They also did... So they did a promotion, too, which is crazy. I comped their meal, but they did one of our promotions. And I'm like, I technically can't comp the promotion. Because... their bill probably would have been over $100, but with the promotion it was like $80, and then I took care of it. So I used to work at one bartending job. I would open from 9 a.m. until 3:30 or so, 3:30 p.m. And then I would go right next door. They were literally right next to each other. I would go next door to my other job. This is the job that I'm at still, that I've been at for 5 years. And so I would work 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And then I would clock in next door at 4 o'clock. So I have like 30 minutes between. Sometimes I didn't even have a full 30 minutes, but generally 30 minutes between. And I would clock in at 4 p.m. And then I would serve or bartend. Well, if I was bartending, I would usually close. But if I was serving, I would be there maybe until like 9 or 10 p.m. So I'd be working like 12-hour days. So be it. Whatever. I was making fucking bank. I did end up injuring my hand, which is why I left the morning bartending job. But... couldn't you get fired for that? No, I can't get fired for comping stuff, because in that specific situation, I just comped it before we added the promotion. So everything that they ordered is regularly priced menu item stuff, and then there's a promotion we can add to it. So they were planning to use the promotion, but I just comped it instead of using the promotion. But no, guest services is pretty, like, they're pretty heavy on recovery, so they would rather we recover the guest by comping things than let them leave upset. At least at my last job, did not happen to me, but a coworker, an old man threatened to kill my coworker because an item he wanted was not in stock. We were 18 or 19. He looked to be 50 or older. People are fucking crazy. People are fucking crazy. That's crazy. Oh, couldn't you get fired for the 2 jobs thing? No, not at all. I'm allowed to work. They're not they're like not competing businesses, so it's fine. You can work at 2 restaurants and it's not an issue. The difference would be like you can't work at like a Starbucks and a Dunkin' because they're considered direct competition. I had a customer knock over 3 cocktails due to their own clumsiness and demand we give them 3 free cocktails in return. That's what I'm saying. The entitlement of people that eat and drink at like food service places are crazy. It's like, I know for a fact that you have never worked a day of customer service in your life based on the way that you treat people. People are crazy. Had they already paid for it, or was it still unpaid for? I'm gonna guess it was unpaid for, because most places will do tabs and then you pay at the end. So basically, like, I was working 9 a.m. to like 9 or 10 p.m. most days, and I was making hella money, whatever. And I had this day that I was really tired because I didn't sleep very well the night before. So I went in at 9 o'clock. I did my morning shift at my one job, clocked out, clocked in next door, and then I started working in my night shift. And then, so towards the end of the night, I want to say, oh, hello, Galaxy. I'm doing good. How are you doing? You brought cookies? Galaxy, I want cookies. Give me the cookies. Give me the cookies. That ad announcement is wrong, actually. The timer's just a little bit messed up. Galaxy, if you do ! avatar commands, you can edit your avatar. Right now, it looks like you're a little, like, black axolotl with a party hat. I love that. I think you should leave it that way. But if you want to change your avatar, you can do avatar commands. So I clocked in for my night shift. I start serving, whatever. And then around like 8 p.m., I get a table on the patio. Normally, we don't like to put tables on the patio once it's after dark, just because like, you're staying with it. I mean, I like it. I don't blame you. I like your little axolotl with the party hat. Normally, we don't like to put guests on the patio once it's nighttime because of the likelihood of them running out on their bill. I always treat service workers with respect. I clean up after myself after eating. I wait patiently even if my food is late. I only ask them if I waited like an hour or so. No, basically same. I really only ask for like anything for a server if it's been like an inordinate amount of time. Like it's like extraordinarily long. I'm too scared to get mad at people who serve my food. I too have anxiety. But yeah, I'm always very understanding and nice most of the time with servers just because I know what it's like. I know how it'd be. So it's like 8 o'clock and I get a table, and then my manager's like, hey, this is your last table. You can, after you're done with this table, you know, you can finish up your side work and head out. Okay, so be it. So my last table, it's this couple. Well, I won't say a couple. It's just 2 people. It's a guy and then some other woman. And I have a burp. And basically, sure, I got chocolate chip and chocolate mint. Which one would you want? Chocolate chip! I want chocolate chip cookies! Galaxy! I want chocolate chip cookies right now. Especially when everyone is watching you work. Yeah, it's anxiety. It's anxiety inducing. But so they sit down. I go out. I talk to him. I say, hi guys, how you doing today? You know, whatever. He's like, oh, we're good. How are you? I'm like, I'm good, whatever. So I start their order. I start taking care of them. And like, while they're waiting for their food, I'm just out there sweeping the patio. And he's like, oh, you must be pretty busy inside, huh? And I was like, oh, no, actually, you guys are my last table for the day. I think by this point, it was like pushing 10 o'clock. Because it was a night that we were closing at 11, I think. So it was pushing 10 o'clock. I was like, I've been working for almost 13 hours. I also have anxiety, but I'm good at talking with people somewhat. I also make my voice a bit higher pitched to seem less intimidating. I have a customer service voice. My customer service voice is super high pitched. It's always been like that. Whenever people used to make fun of me because I used to work at Starbucks when I was 18, and they would make fun of me because when people come through the drive-thru, I'd be like, "Hi, welcome to coming to Starbucks." Da, 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 da. Like I'm very high pitched. Chocolate chip on the way. Galaxy, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So in the States, people get hostile for some free stuff. In my country, the server might spit in your food, and if you piss them off really badly, the whole team that's on the shift spits in it. They just make food worse. No, it's true. People know that they can get away with shit because, like, restaurants enable them. And, like, unfortunately, as a manager now, I have to enable them too, or else I get in trouble with corporate. So I just have to, like, deal with it. essentially. I just have to like, and when people are, I mean, I stand up for myself more than other people do. If someone's an asshole to me, I'm like, nah, you're not being very nice. I'm not interested in helping you out. But when they have like at least a semi-valid complaint, I just kind of, I let them go the full 9 yards and then I comp it. I'm like, I just don't want to fucking deal with it. I don't want to talk to these people anymore. I would rather comp it and then go sit in the office than stand at the table and let them use me like a battering ram and yell at me and tell me how I suck and everything sucks. It's like, ugh, I'll just comp it and deal with it, whatever. So essentially, I tell these people, they're like, oh, you must be really busy inside. And I was like, nah, not really. I'm just like, you're my last table and I've been working for 13 hours. So I'm just getting all my side work done. So that way, once we're all finished up, I can head home for the day. And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, we'll be quick and we'll get out of your way. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Actually, I want to say I told them it was 12 hours because I think it was like 9 p.m. when they said that. I was like, thank you so much. You know, I appreciate that, but no rush, you know, whatever. They were super friendly and super nice. And so the bartender, she's like, hey, I know you're really tired. If you want to go home, I can just take that table for you and finish them up and like you can go home now. And I was like, I appreciate it and I would take you up on it, but they're really nice and I don't want to upset them by being like, bye. And here's another server. And I had a feeling they were going to tip well because they were really nice. So I was like, I'll just take the table and, you know, I'll be fine. I'll get home soon enough and I'll go to sleep. So I go back out there and they're like, hey, we have another friend on the way, by the way. I was like, oh, great. Cool. And they're like, but we're going to go ahead and just order dessert and package this up while we wait for her. I was like, okay, that's fine. Because I was like, do you know what she'd like so I can at least put it in? And he's like, no, we don't know, but she's parking right now, so she should be here any minute. She just wants a drink, and she's going to eat the dessert with us. I was like, okay, that's fine. Because as soon as I cash them out, I can leave. I don't have to, like, they don't have to leave the restaurant for me to leave. I just need them to pay, and then I can leave. So it's like, if she just sits down, orders a drink, and then I can have them pay, and then I can go home. So, you know, by this point, it's like 9:30, pushing 10 o'clock, and I'm like, going out there, I'm like, hey, so is your friend coming? And they're like, yeah, you know, like, I'm not really sure where she is. I'm calling her right now to figure it out. I was like, okay. So, but I also see that the girl at this point that's sitting with him has started crying for some reason. I'm like, okay. So I just decided not, let me read this. It would be cool if you could deny service like how people can in gun stores. We can, but it takes a lot for us to deny service. People have met me say I look huggable, and that makes me happy. Yeah, I think sometimes big guys are huggable. Sometimes big guys are just like, they look friendly, you know? Did they end up tipping well? I will get there. And the fact that they tried to not take too long does, in theory, sound super sweet. But, mind you, it is at this point 9:30 and the table sat at 8. So it was like an hour and a half already of them being there. Normally, most tables are out within an hour. So they've been here for an hour and a half now, and they're saying, oh, you know, our friend is coming. I'm like, okay. But I've already told Savannah, the bartender, that I'm just going to keep the table. So it's like, there's no point for me to go back and be like, all right, take the table now. Because like, they're just getting dessert. So I bring in the dessert. I bring them the dessert. Right after I bring them the dessert, I go inside and I print the check. And then I walk into the kitchen. And remind you, I said I saw the girl crying, and I was just confused about why I saw the girl crying. I walk into the kitchen to like, you know, just give them a couple minutes to work on dessert because the friend is still not here. And then I as I'm coming outside to bring them the bill and be like, hey, you know, I was gonna lie and just be like, oh, my manager's pushing me to leave. I need to cash out with you. If your friend wants to order something with the bartender, she can do that. When I come back outside to give them the bill, they're fucking gone. They're gone. They're just gone. They left. So I wasted, it was like 2 hours. That table was there for 2 hours. They were my last table. If I had given that table to the bartender, I could have gone home at like 8:30. I wasted 2 hours on a table that walked out on the bill and didn't pay, and therefore I didn't get a tip. And I was like, y'all, I worked 13 hours for this. I worked 13 hours and I didn't even get tipped on my last check. And their bill was like $150. It was a $150 bill. They ordered so much food and they packed it all to go and they fucking took it with them. And here's the kicker. They came back and they got away with it one more time. And then they came back another time and they did it a third time and they finally got caught the third time and got banned. So I would have been so angry. Yeah, I was pissed. I was like, dude, I've been working. And this is what gets me. I told them I told them I worked a 13-hour day, and they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We won't take too long." And then they wasted my time. If they like, how are you gonna act like you're apologetic that I've worked such a long day and then waste my fucking time for an extra hour and a half after that? I don't know what the managers did. I wasn't there for it. I wasn't there when they got caught, but they got caught with some other server, and then I guess they like called the security on them for the plaza that we're in. I haven't banned them after the first time. Well, no, it's not. The thing is that after their cameras can't catch their faces very well because it's outside and it's a night vision camera, and their faces didn't get caught very well. And so because of that, like the next time they came in, the managers didn't know it was the same people. The third time they came in, they recognized them, and the third time they were like, "Oh, okay, it's these people." And then yeah, but unfortunately, this happens to me a lot. I've had like 4 or 5 tables in the entirety of my tenure as a server at this job, which is almost 5 years. I've had 4 or 5 tables walk out on bills, like big fucking bills. I had this one time when, gosh, I was working at a different, so it was the same restaurant, but a different one. I used to work at like a different location of it. It would be pretty easy to catch dine-in dashers. It should be most of the time, but honestly, sometimes we just don't see it like fast enough. Like we just don't recognize the people to go out of our way and be like, oh, that's a dine-in dasher. We remember who that is. So like it takes a while. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Xavier. Thank you for lurking. So basically, like, I used to work at a different location of the same job, and I had this group of friends came in, and I was closing that day, so I was gonna be there until like it was probably a Saturday or Friday or something. So I knew I was gonna be there till like 11:30 or midnight, and actually, I wasn't closing. I was not closing. Other people were closing. No, I was closing. I lied. I was closing. So my last table, they sat down at like, I want to say like 10:30 or something like that. Mind you, we closed at 11. So 30 minutes before, whatever. I take their order. They eat a bunch of food, so on and so forth. And then it's one girl and a couple. So it's a couple and this other girl. And the couple is like, they give me a card. The card declines. They give me a different card. That card declines. So I'm like, hey, like, do you have any other payment method that we can figure out? So the couple is like, hey, there's a Chase Bank down the road. We're just going to run to Chase Bank really quick and pull out cash, and we'll come back and pay in cash, and we're going to leave our friend as collateral. I was like, all right, that's fine. As long as there's one person still at the table to figure this out, go ahead. Wow. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow, Selden. Welcome in. Thank you for following and joining the Foxlings. There's a link that I have pinned. You're an avatar on the chat now. So there's a link that if you click it, you'll be able to edit your avatar. At my last job during the pandemic, I was basically a guard to only let people max 100 people in at a time. So many people tried to fight me to get in. I know, what's wrong with people? And they could pay with the Chase card, but they couldn't withdraw it. So, yeah, I don't know. They the Chase card declined, but they were like, they were claiming that it was just like the card was locked or something like that. So they're like, we're just gonna go withdraw cash, or maybe it was a savings account. I don't know, but they were like, we're just gonna go withdraw cash. I didn't question it that much. I was like, whatever, because there was a Chase Bank around the corner with a 24-hour ATM. And they left the friend as collateral. So I'm there hanging out with the friend, and like 10 minutes passes. 15 minutes passes. I go by. I'm like, hey, like, have you heard from your friends? Are they on the way back? And she starts crying. And she's like, I don't know where they are. They're not answering the phone. They're not answering my texts. I'm like, okay. So then she calls her friend or her mom, and she's crying to her mom about what to do. And her mom's like, I don't know. So this girl, she's sitting here crying for like 30 or 45 minutes. So at this point, it's like, because they finished eating around 11:15, so we already closed when they finished. It's getting close to midnight now. And then my manager comes out. And mind you, my manager can't do any paperwork until everyone has paid for all of the bills and everyone's checked out. And so my manager comes out and she's like, all right, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to delete this bill. I'm going to void everything. And you're going to walk out of here, and you and your friends are never going to come back. And you're going to tell them that they are never welcome back in here. Because we have their faces on camera. So the girl, like, she's crying, and I felt bad for her, but at the same time, we're like, we don't know if this is just an act she's putting on. So she ends up leaving. I don't know what happened after that, but like, yeah. So as her friends abandoned her to pay this bill. I'm gonna dip right now. Have a good one, everyone. It was nice meeting you. Bye bye, Meme. Did you join the Discord? I think you said you did. I put my I'm gonna pop it in here anyways, but For anyone new, I put my schedule in Discord and on Twitter every week. Those aren't friends. Dude, they're not. They're not. I was like, this poor girl got left crying in a restaurant at midnight with no way to pay this bill. It was like a $200 bill. And she's like, can I like cash app you like some of it? And I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Just leave. Just go. I want to go home. So she ends up leaving, and then I never saw them again. You did join Discord. Okay, goodbye, meme. I'll see you around. We're streaming tomorrow, same time. We're doing karaoke. And then another time. So at the location that I'm at now, this is the most recent person I've had walk out on a bill. So the plaza I'm in has a makeup store in it. At least if they told them or something, not leave her crying. I know it's fucked up, right? I could never. Those people are fake as hell. Like I said, unless it was an act, it just didn't really. She felt like very genuinely upset. Like she seemed like someone that has anxiety, and it felt like she was genuinely like upset. So it was very sad. I felt so bad for her. So recently, the location I'm at now has a makeup store in the plaza. It's got a Sephora. I just remembered you didn't show us the bald toggle. That's because my bald toggle is for when I hit my monthly subscriber goal. Once I hit my sub goal, I will give you the bald toggle. It's my secret. It's my secret. I have a bald toggle. I'm saving that for something special. Guys, you can't wait to see me bald, I swear. My plaza has a Sephora in it, and these two guys come in, and they looked a little dirty. They smelled a little bad. But I don't judge. I was like, you know what? Maybe they just work in construction or something, and maybe that's why they got like dirty hands. Like maybe they were just working all day, and then they just decided to come in to eat. So I wasn't judging. I was just like, I can usually tell when a table's gonna walk out on me based on their demeanor and based on how much food they. Thank you so much for the subscription, Captain. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining our Foxling sub family. We're so much closer to bald toggle, guys. We're almost bald toggleable. We're halfway to bald for the bald. Yeah, we're halfway to bald. So I don't judge my tables like most of the time, but based on people's demeanor, and they usually are like, oh, I've never been here before, and then they order a fuck ton of food, and then that's like a red flag for me. And then, so my observation was that they looked a little dirty and they smelled a little bit of BO. But I was like, they probably work in construction, whatever. So they're chilling, you know, they start ordering some appetizers and some drinks. I'm like, all right, whatever, I got this stuff rolling out. And then a girl comes in and she sits down at the table with them. And this girl is definitely tweaking. Like she was like, you know, rocking a little bit in the chair. And they originally asked if they could sit on the patio, and I was like, no, unfortunately, like after that first issue I've had, I was like, we don't sit tables on the patio after dark. It's just a safety concern. So she's kind of like rocking back and forth at the table. And then I walk away, and when I come back, she has this big purse open, and it's full of cosmetics from the Sephora. Now the Sephora is closed, mind you. So it's full of cosmetics, like packaged cosmetics. And they're like just chit-chatting, and she starts ordering some food, and I'm looking at it while she's like showing them her spoils. And I walk away and I tell my manager, I was like, hey, so I'm pretty sure that girl was dumpster diving behind the Sephora, and she's showing them all of the stuff that she got. I am not a dumpster diving hater. I think like I don't really care if people dumpster dive, because like that shit's going to waste anyways. You may as well take it. But in the combination of like the smell and the tweaking and the fact that they were all kind of like dirty and scabby, I was like, oh no, I think that they're not going to pay their bill. And I hate like judging people like that, but I was like, I have this feeling that the combination of all of these observations and them wanting to sit on the patio gives me the feeling that they're not going to pay this bill. And so my manager's like, just keep an eye on it and get me before they ask for the bill. I was like, okay, sounds good. So they eat a bunch of food, and then they fucking bring a dog inside. And she's like, yeah, I had my dog like sitting outside, and I didn't want the dog to be like alone outside, so can I bring him in? And I was like, unfortunately, only service animals can come in. She's like, well, I asked to sit on the patio and you said no. And I was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna say yes because I like dogs and I don't want your dog to sit outside alone, but your dog has to stay under the table and not be disruptive. And she's just like, whatever. So she brings the dog in and she's just like letting him walk around and she's not holding the leash or anything. He's just like walking around and I'm like, ma'am, you need to get your dog. Like, I said you can have your dog under the table, but you need to like keep an eye on your dog. Since she's got the dog up on the booth and I was like, the dog can't be on the booth. Your dog has to be under the table, like I said. And she's just like completely ignoring all these things I'm saying about the dog. Whatever. So I have a table next to them and I'm talking to the table next to them because I was getting ready. I was like ordering their food or something. And one by one, so the girl leaves first. And then one of the guys leaves like maybe 5-10 minutes later. And I'm like, all right, they're starting to do this thing. Honestly, if restaurants could implement locking door that opens with a barcode, that would be on the bill. Low key? Yeah, you're trapped here. No, I think it's illegal. I think we can't do that, but that would be cool. We do that with bathrooms sometimes in America. Yeah, it would count as kidnapping. We do that with bathrooms though, where like your bathroom code is on the receipt. My job doesn't, but some places do it. So they actually, that's a funny thing that they do in Japan. Sorry. So I was in Shibuya in Japan one time and I had to go to the bathroom and there's not that many public restrooms around in Japan. Like you kind of just like, if you're out in the city and you have to go to the bathroom somewhere, you usually have to like pay to use the bathroom. So I go to use this one public restroom. I look up and the restroom attendant is like, oh, you need a token to open the door. Like it's like a coin. You have to put the coin in and then it unlocks the door. I was like, that's crazy. There's a 7-Eleven on the other side of it. She's like, you have to go in and buy something from 7-Eleven and ask for a bathroom token. So I had to go buy something to get a bathroom token to use the bathroom. It was worth it. Cause I like everything at 7-Eleven in Japan. But I was like, this is kind of crazy. It's like a game. I have to put a coin in to open the bathroom door. But so they start leaving one by one, and then finally it's just this one last guy sitting at the table, and I'm like watching the table while I'm taking the order. And mind you, I forgot, there's 7-Elevens in Japan. Yes, Core, 7-Eleven in Japan is way better than 7-Eleven anywhere else. 7-Eleven Japan is amazing. Listen, let me finish the story and then we'll watch some 7-Eleven Japan videos. That bathroom better be good if they need a token to use it. It actually was really nice. It was a super nice bathroom. I was shocked. For a public restroom, I was like, this is really well taken care of. And that's probably why they make you pay to use it, because it is well taken care of. But so needless to say, Kat just loves listening to stories. Kat, I love telling stories. Needless to say, so I had the bill on the table and I'm at the table right next to it talking to these other guests. The guy stands up and he throws, and I could see it. I like caught it from the side eye. He throws this gift card on the table. Like they make those Visa prepaid gift cards. And I stepped in front of him and I said, I'm so sorry, sir. You can't leave until I process the payment on your bill. And he's like, there's enough on there. And mind you, the bill was like $200 something, but I saw that was one of those. Actually, it was $300. They had a $300 check. But we can't tell them no just based on the assumption that they're not going to pay. I can't not order things for them. So they had a $300 bill. And he threw like a $100 Visa prepaid gift card that was like definitely like dirty on the table. And I was like, I'm sorry, you can't leave until I process the payment. He's like, I just reloaded that. There's enough on there for it. And I said, I'm so sorry, sir. You can't leave until I process the payment. And he's like, I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette. You can't stop me. And I'm just standing in front of him like, you can't leave until I process the payment. But he just like barrels past me. So I take it over. It obviously declines. I call my manager over. I'm like, hey, so they just left and they threw this gift card on the table that very clearly is probably from the trash and it's empty and there's nothing on it. And so thankfully he runs outside and he catches the guy. And he's like, hey, you need to come back in and pay for this bill that declined. And the guy comes in and they're at it for like 20 or 30 minutes where he's like arguing with my manager. I just refilled it. And he's like, no, you didn't, dude. This has 100 on it. You can't load these with more than what the value is. You can't load this with $300 because this is a $100 gift card and it's empty. And so he's arguing him, but we can't hold him again. So he just let him go and we called security and like told him what their car looked like or whatever. Nothing ever came of it. But yeah, that's like the most recent story of someone walking out on their bill for me. Like, what the fuck? Why do people constantly do this? What is with my face that looks like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay the bill with that girl in particular. At least you needed a token. I once paid €5 to go in a gas station bathroom in Hungary. What the fuck? The token, I think we just bought like a melon pan or something. Melon bread. All right, let me see. Let's look at Japanese 7-Eleven. Fucking Japanese 7-Eleven's insanely good. I love it. Let's see, Japanese Japanese 7-Eleven. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna... Why did my cricket noises not stop? Why are my cricket noises still going? Oh, that'd be why. I'm gonna switch to my game screen. Chrome window. Let's do... Let's watch this one. I'm gonna move myself out of the way. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's look at some Japanese 7-Eleven stuff.
Didn't already know, I visited Japan very recently, and while I was there, I filmed quite a few videos. This is the first video I filmed in Japan, but there's
They have so much good food at Japanese 7-Eleven compared to like American 7-Eleven or other 7-Elevens. They have like snacks and they have ramen and they have microwaves and they have tons of drinks and ice cream and stuff. It's so good.
Spoiler alert,
So good.
stores in Japan are incredible.
Wait, let me put you guys back on screen. Hold on. Hold on. Let me add you back. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to put my little kids back on screen.
So I feel like partially it's a challenge because you're eating at a convenience store, but I feel like the actual fun of the video is just all the amazing, exciting things you can get at a convenience store in Japan for an affordable price. So there's a few convenience stores that I frequented while I was in Japan. We've got Lawson's, Family Mart.
Lawson's pretty cool. 7-Eleven's my favorite.
When you go in there, there will be a lot of people coming and going on their way to work.
They're pretty similar to our 7-Elevens in my country. Really?
Sandwich and a coffee.
Wait, where are you
And
from,
it's just
Captain?
a really quick interaction. The doors actually make like a little dinging noise when people come in, and I'll just
Oh,
be
that's so
searching around,
nostalgic.
looking
It
for
takes me
something,
back
and I'll hear
to when I went to Japan.
ding, ding. So anyways, before I
Family
ramble
Mart's does like a
too
jingle.
long, let's get
Family Mart
into
has a
eating
jingle.
at convenience stores in Japan for 24 hours.
So 7-Eleven does the
let
doo
us
doo,
start.
but then Family Mart does like a whole like doo 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 doo.
With my favorite meal
Like
of the
jingle
day,
thing.
breakfast. Can I also just say Stuart was very dedicated to do this with me, and we were on our way to the first convenience store when he noticed this donut shop that had before been really
Donuts.
lined up.
Oh, you're from
and
Malaysia?
because it was the
Wow,
morning,
that's
it
really
wasn't lined
cool.
up.
I
And
think
so
you
what did we
might
get?
be my
We got a
only
donut.
viewer
Already
from like
failed
that
the
far away.
challenge.
Most of my viewers are European or American.
No.
Like Cora is from
No.
Romania. And then
No.
I have a couple
And you
people
know
from
what?
England and
He
then
tried
Raptors
to
from
convince
Germany.
me to have a
And
donut,
then I
to
have a couple
fail the
American
challenge
people.
Before it had even started. I, on the other hand, stand in solidarity with the convenience stores today.
Oh my gosh, so
I
what
have
time is
my
it for you?
first
It must be like the
victim,
middle of the night,
7-Eleven.
right?
I'm on hot pursuit of breakfast. I'm one of those people who needs to eat like immediately upon waking, so I'm excited.
I'm
to
like
get in
that.
there.
I have to
Hopefully I
eat
can find
immediately or else
something
my
good.
tummy will hurt.
And I say hopefully I can find something good, but I know I can because the stuff in here slaps. This is the area I see people frequenting the most, the coffee section. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink any caffeine. I don't really think I need it. And then there's also this area of meal sets. I'll be coming
Yeah.
back to this section once lunch comes around.
I didn't eat
These
many
are
of the
types
meal
of
sets. I
products
did
that really
ramen and I
catch
ate a
my
lot of
eye at these
pastries. I ate
convenience
so many
stores
pastries and
because
snacks.
that
It's like
looks like
2:30
it
a.m.
could
for
be
you. Oh, you're like
served
12
at a
hours.
fine dining restaurant.
That's pretty
It
sick.
looks
I mean,
so
2:30 is not
good.
bad.
You would never see that at a convenience
Could
store
be
in
could be
Canada.
later.
No offense, Canada. So many amazing options. They have a frozen
Banana coffee.
section. They
No,
have
but
things that are
banana flavored stuff and
microwavable.
grape
The
flavored
workers
stuff
are
in
so
Japan are actually
kind,
really good.
so
Grape is an
accepting
insane
of
flavor in
my
Japan. It's
broken
so good.
Japanese that I've been trying to learn for 250 days. Like, I kept mixing words up. For
I'm gonna
some
skip
reason,
through this 'cause I
kept
just wanna see
thinking
the
about
food stuff.
It was
Let's see what she
blending
got.
it not super loud.
Yeah, the smoothie machines are cool. We did that. I did a smoothie machine. Their ice cream is so good. All of the potato chips are really good. I did some ramen with like sausages. The egg salad sandwiches are really yummy. The
Here's
strawberry
breakfast.
sandwiches are
So
good.
what I ended up opting
Yeah.
for was banana strawberry smoothie. Stuart got the berry one. The
I heard that
pancake
these
thing,
pancakes are
also
good.
got a little breakfast sandwich thing, a cheese stick, because cheese is a must-have in the morning. Some grapes.
I like
because
cheese.
The fresh fruit
I ate a lot of
selection
cheese.
at these
I
convenience
technically
stores
live in the
are
future.
awesome.
Yeah, what
It's
the hell?
got this
How does
energy
it
that
feel
way. He was,
being in
like,
the
obsessed
future?
with these.
I wish I
All
was in the
for
future.
this price?
Captains
Oh,
or
I'm
core is
gonna
in the future
enjoy
too. Core is
this.
like
Okay,
6
that
p.m. or
actually
something.
was one of
You're in the
first
future against
7-Elevens we
core, but
saw
core's in the
with
future against
smoothie
me.
thing, so that worked out perfectly. So I'm gonna try this. It's really good. It's like a strawberry banana smoothie because that's what it is. So we got the blueberry one.
I've never been to Japan. Kat, I went once.
I'll
I
have
went for the
both.
first
Okay,
time in
this is
February,
supposed
the
to
end
pay
of February into
attention.
early
The
March. It was
pancakes with maple
amazing.
syrup and
I had such a good
margarine.
time.
Like, what?
We went
I
to Tokyo,
would
Osaka,
never
and
find
Kyoto.
this at 7-Eleven in Canada. I don't think.
I'm gonna hang out a
anyways.
bit here.
I'm gonna honestly,
Hang
when I
on, let me
get
see what
home-
that said. Let me see what that said. 1 second. I'm gonna hang out a bit here. My Twitch keeps buffering. It's 9:30 p.m. for me. Yeah, okay, I was thinking it was like 6 or
I'm gonna
something,
go
but that
to
makes sense.
7-Eleven
I
and
guess it's
see
England. I
if
think that
I've
it's
just
around
been
like 7
sleeping
or
on it
8 or
this whole
something.
time, or if it truly is better in Japan.
My work actually requires me to travel frequently, especially Japan. Japan is so
Get
fun.
away from me, you bird.
I
This
want
isn't
to travel
you.
for work.
Look at it. Okay, where's the butter?
My work, I
Where's
have
the
to
butter?
sit
Oh,
in
the
like a
butter's
6 by
jammed
6
in between.
office that feels like a
Oh.
jail cell.
If you guys could see this bird trying to get this
That or I have to be
pancake,
serving people.
I respect your
No, I heard this is
dedication,
really good.
but
This
I'm
like
going to
pancake with
have to
syrup and
ask
butter.
you to kindly exit. I feel like he's gonna steal it from me. You need to go. Oh,
Let me see.
oh. That's kind of okay.
So
Why am I
basically,
just finding this? We're on translating
it's just
them,
like this is like what they all look like. They're so full of like good stuff. They're so full of the ads are not about to start. My timer is stupid. They're so full of good stuff and so many good snacks, and like the chips are really good, and the service is really friendly, and it's really clean, and they have like everything you need, like umbrellas, like you can see them right here. Umbrellas, everyone has this clear umbrella, and it will get stolen. Umbrellas. The 7-Eleven ATM is phenomenal. I spent my entire trip using the 7-Eleven ATM because of the I have a debit card that has no foreign transaction fees and no ATM fees. So 7 Bank was my best friend because every 7-Eleven ATM has an English option. To my crickets and music. But yeah, shorthand essentially is that Japanese 7-Eleven is great, and I love it. The YouTube commands are a little bit delayed in for the stream avatars thing, I think, core, so it might take a minute for that to come through. Oh look, some stars. Here, I'll add some stars. Or maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. I think they're supposed to work. I've never been out of my country or the west coast of the US. I've been to a couple of places in the US, and then the only times I've left the country, it was just while the screen was changing. Oh, here, I'll give you a new one. Where are you? There you go. This is for you. I blow you all up. I've been to Canada and I've been to Japan, and that's as far as I've gone outside of America. But I've been talking about doing a Switzerland trip at some point, and I want to do like a Europe tour. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think Switzerland would be amazing. I want to go to Boston this summer or something. I also want to visit my mom. She lives in a different state. Explode. I don't know why the explode one doesn't work. Let me try it. Let me try. Maybe I have to do it. Oh, it worked! I made you blow up. Okay, I think I have to change that one to let everyone do it. Fox mom. Yes, my fox mom. She lives in a different... She's not in the spirit realm. She did go to the human realm too, but I have to... I blowed you up. I have to, I want to visit her. It's just that flights. She lives in like a stupid small town, so flying to her is like a nightmare to try and figure out the schedule for. So I have to like really in-depth plan it. But I want to go to Boston in... Oh, actually, I don't want to go to Boston in the fall or in the summer. I want to go to Boston in the fall because I want to see all the leaves change in Boston. I think it'd be so pretty, and it'd be like nice and cold. Ugh. So I think I'm gonna do that. And oh, you're bombing Streamlabs. Why, you don't like Streamlabs? So, look, you bombed him and then he posted a message. Honestly, I don't like the cold. I love the cold. I don't like the heat. I don't like when it's really hot. It like the heat stresses me out. It is beautiful. Yeah, the fall season changing is like so beautiful. I can hide my let me hide mine. How do I let's do there. I'll hide mine so that my chats don't keep popping up. I don't know. My plans right now are just Europe, Boston, and visiting my mom. But honestly, I prefer winter cold over summer heat. I agree. I would rather bundle up than not be able to get cooled down. So, oh, it makes me pop back up. It made me reappear. Let me think. I don't know. I don't really have many other plans for traveling. I want to go back to Japan eventually. I want to go to China. I think China would be really cool. And I just want to visit a little bit more of America. As much as I love Japan, the winter snow there is just a no-no for me. It snowed when I was there. It snowed while I was in the hot spring. It was so amazing. I went to Kuramadera, which is like an hour north of Kyoto. And when we got there, it started snowing. Like, as soon as we got off the train, it started snowing. I was like, this is amazing. This is like a fairy tale. The city is only, well, a city, but the town is just one street with some houses and businesses on either side. And at the very end of it, there's a hot spring. It's a hot spring resort. I have burps. And there's an outdoor hot spring that faces the mountains. So we just got to sit in the onsen and stare at the mountains while it snowed. It was so amazing. Work is work. Work is work. You're right. But that was so great. I would love to relive that experience. I want to go to, there's an onsen that's a outdoor onsen. That's like, it's like a natural outdoor onsen. And it's surrounded by trees. I want to go there during the fall. It looks so beautiful. I forget what it's called, but it's like north of Tokyo. But, oh, Japan was so fun. I had a really good time. I would definitely go back. The people I went with too, they keep telling me, yeah, I wake up in the middle of the night and I think about how I wish I was in Japan. I'm like, yeah, me too. You've only been around Tokyo? I went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. Personally, I didn't have a like super fun time in Osaka. It was really touristy, which I don't love touristy stuff. So I had a more enjoyable time in both Tokyo and Kyoto. I would like to spend more time in Kyoto and like surrounding areas. I went to Kamakura, which is an hour south of Tokyo. It's a beach town. That was beautiful. And I want to go to Wakayama as well, because I hear Wakayama is really, really pretty. It's got like waterfalls and stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I hiked on two mountains in Japan. You said you wanted to have a job to travel. Why don't you become a flight attendant? Because being a flight attendant fucking sucks. Being a flight attendant is a terrible job, unfortunately. I had a friend whose parent worked at a flight academy. And she basically said, like, the hours are pretty ass. You never get... It's fine if you're, like, a single person and you don't like to do much stuff with family. But if you, like, enjoy having time to yourself, it's pretty ass because the pay is mid and you don't really have that much time to take advantage of it to travel. Really. Like, because you're just... when you're new as a flight attendant, you don't really get to pick your schedule. You don't get to pick what holidays you have off. When you're starting out, you're probably working every single holiday, which means you don't get to spend time with family. You don't get to pick what time you have off. And then when you have on-call days, you have to just hang out in the airport and wait to see if you're gonna get on a flight and get paid for it or not. They don't pay you while you're in the airport. They only pay you once you get on a flight. So when you spend your time on call in the airport, you're just hanging out in the airport unpaid. And then, like, when you are traveling to places, it's not like you have enough time really to stay there and explore. You just travel there and you get booked a really shitty hotel by the airline. You stay the night in the hotel and then you turn around and you get on a plane and go back. And they get to pick where they station you. So you might get put at a shitty fucking airport. Like if you got put at LaGuardia in New York, that's a shitty airport to get stuck at. So not getting to choose where you're going to be stationed means you don't get to pick where you get to live and you might be far from family and you don't get to like take holidays off. It's kind of ass. I met a flight attendant who just hooks up with exotic men wherever they go. Hey, I mean, that's the life, right? She's living. She knows exactly what she's getting from life. But yeah, so flight attendant jobs I've heard are really pretty ass, to be honest. Plus the people on the planes are irritable and rude and you have to deal with like stinky heads. It's just not for me. I played with the idea once and then realized like I'm not really gonna get as much out of it as I'd like. It's gonna take more away from me than it is give me things. They're all married? That's crazy, Captain. They're all married is crazy. Wait, so what do you do in the airport? What do you do for work? If you can tell me. It's okay if not. Yeah, man. Flight attendants, it's the hard knock life. Let me check my Discord really quick. I think I have a at. Oh, there's a... Oh. Huh. I'm just a humble airplane maintenance engineer. No, that's really cool. I used to have friends that went to aeronautical school for aeronautical engineering. That's pretty sick. I think that's cool as fuck. Also, thank you for joining the Discord. I just saw that you joined it. Guys, in the Discord, I have a suggestions thing open. I'm doing a karaoke stream tomorrow. If you have any songs you want me to sing, please put it in there. It's okay if you put tequila. I'll do it. Tequila. Do 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 do. Tequila. Do 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 do. Was boring. Inugami, I didn't even see you said that. You're boring. Look, you're an avatar. It made you into an octopus. How does that make you feel, Inugami? How does it make you feel that it turned you into an octopus? Just saying. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to be a flight attendant. Honestly, I'm in the comp sci field, so I primarily do a lot of coding. And that's where I anticipate, like, not anticipate, but I'm trying to find a remote job in comp sci so that I can work from home and then I can figure out my streaming. Are we limited to English songs or can we do Japanese songs too? My Japanese is very mild. I only know a little bit. There are like some songs I can get away with singing, like if I have the Romaji up, but I probably will only do English songs unless you do like a Naruto opening. I probably, for now. Or if they have an English version. Like sometimes there's English versions. I figured it's much. Yeah, listen, I knew the crucial words I needed to get by in Japan, and that's about as far as I got. I know enough to get by. I can say I need a bag, please. Hop on Super Paper Mario? No, I don't have it set up yet. Before I do Super Paper Mario, I want to get the dolphin bar because I want to play with my actual Wiimote because it's more fun if I can play with my actual Wiimote. But I am gonna play probably Mario Galaxy or Paper Mario again soon. I'm doing Lego Star Wars. Can I eat the octopus? I don't know. Inugami, can cat eat you? Cat would like to know if they can eat you. This is a very important question. My Japanese is still shit even after going there so many times. Yeah, Inugami, I saw the ROM. I'm excited. I'm gonna get it. I just have to I want to get Dolphin Bar first, and I want to get Motion Plus so that I can like have the full Wii experience because I think it's more fun for me. Plus, I had one issue pop up with Mario Galaxy with the PS4 controller, so I think it'd be easier if I just have the Wii set up. I want to make takoyaki. You're gonna turn Inugami into takoyaki? I didn't eat takoyaki. I don't eat seafood. So I didn't eat a ton. The only seafood I ate in Japan was unagi. I ate eel. The issue, it was like turning the Wiimote. So I had to like turn the Wiimote left and right to do something, and it wasn't reading the motion from the DS4 correctly for some reason. From the PS4 controller. I ate unagi. Yeah, unagi was good. I was actually surprised that I liked eel because I don't normally eat seafood, but I tried that. And I primarily ate a lot of chicken and beef, to be honest. We went to a barbecue place. It was really good. The food was really good. It was just expensive. I want to see you struggle so much to sing Romanian music, but I won't suggest that in the list so you won't be a prime laughing subject. Yeah, you're gonna laugh at me if I try that. What the heck? I think you have to do it up and down instead. That's what I had to do with Bros Wii. Oh, okay. I'll try next time and see if that works for me. If not, then I'll figure it out. And I'm gonna get a new Wiimote anyways. You made yourself into a blue Kirby? I like your blue Kirby. We're matching. I'm pink and you're blue. You can put stuff on it. If you do avatar avatar gear, one word, it will tell you like the hats and stuff you can put on it. Like K mystics will tell you what mystics you can put on your Kirby. Let me show you. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I don't have Sonic yet. I can get it though. K mystics. I want to do K mystics. Bat. I have a little bat. You see my little bat? And then there's K skull. And I can do K skull. Let's do pink cap. Now I have a cap. So you can do that if you wanna edit your Kirby. I'm gonna give you all points right now. Look at all the points you're gonna get. I work for you. Thank you. I threw all this shit at you. Trust me, if there was Sonic, I'd be on it fast as possible. I can add Sonic. I'll add Sonic for tomorrow's stream. Oh, Galaxy, I just saw this. I'm back. I had to go for a second. Me sleepy? Why are you sleepy? What made you sleepy? Busy day? Busy day of getting cookies? You want to know what's the best cosmetic for the avatar? What? What's the best cosmetic? A bomb? Why are you bombing me? Bomb Inugami. Look, you got people in that. You got some like some extras, some collateral damage when you bombed me. I'm gonna turn off the chatting thing. I'm gonna play with this in a little bit after stream and turn off the thing where it tells me that. So to set this up, do you need like a sprite sheet? No, it's a stream app. It's called, or it's a Steam app. It's called Streaming Avatars. They have a there's like I can use the Steam Workshop. So someone probably has Sonic in there. I just have to download it. But if I do that, I have to disconnect it and reconnect it. So I'm gonna do it for later. Yeah, Captain got caught in the crossfire. Actually, let me see if I can find it and download it. Give me 1 second. Steam Workshop. Sonic. Let's do you want Sonic Genesis or let's do Sonic Mania? Yeah. Download. Look at you being a pro. I am a pro, Galaxy. Thank you. I'm a pro. I'm super cool. Okay, Sonic is there now. Let me just do something. General. Avatar settings. Let me turn off the messages on it. Save. Okay, so there should be Sonic now. If you click that, let me make sure the extension link is still good once I connect it. Alright, I reconnected it. So in that link, the extension should have a Sonic now. What does it say? Why does my chat with my stream have so much delay? I don't know. Meech, you smile. I'm gonna use a screenshot of you for part of this video. Okay. I'm good at smiling. For me, it just appeared to remove. Oh, it's because I turned it off for a minute so that I could add Sonic. Oh yeah, now you're Sonic. How do you like it, Yugami? Alright, let me pull up my YouTube chat back up. Let me see. Yes, of course, Cat. Thank you. Thank you, actually. Thank you, actually. Okay, now try and bomb Captain. I'll do it. Oh, I put Captain instead of Captain Knob. Oops, silly me. You got blown up. Oh my god, there's so much crossfire. You definitely should have done both. I fuck with both Sonics. So not just Sonic Mania, but the other one too. It's too bad you're getting Sonic Mania. It's too bad you're getting this one. Here, bombs for everyone. Everyone get blown up. And I'll give you some stars too while I'm at it. This is great. You guys got so many points. I can make barrier blocks that you can't walk on. I can like trap you. Don't attack me. Core, I'm gonna trap you. Just wait. Just you wait, buddy. Just you wait. Wait till I catch you. When I catch you, Core. Core, when I catch you. When I catch you, Core, when I catch you. I want to get you by yourself. Ugh, barrier blocks. Now you're trapped. How does that feel? You're trapped. I trapped you. You can't attack me, you're trapped. Stop attacking me! You keep kicking me. Yeah, you gave me 6 stars and I trapped you. You're a nice person. Alright, let me remove your barrier blocks. I put you in jail. You got the baby jail. Don't worry. How does this feel? Bad idea to remove them. How does this feel, huh? How does this feel? How do you like this? You like this? Yeah, that's how it feels. I'm just a pawn. Your turn. Your turn. This is now you get it. You're giving me migraines? I'm so sorry. Here, have a star. Have a star. This is for you. There you go. You can have that. This one's for you too. Little snack. I'm Sonic. I can handle anything. Handle this. Handle this. Wait, let me slingshot you. Ready? Ready? Handle this. Handle this. Handle this. Oh, that was just mean. Nah, it was great actually. I sent you flying. Look, I even gave you stars. See, I'm just helping you actually. I was hoping that you would win some stars from it. Stop attacking me! I'm gonna attack you back. Wait, I'm not even here to attack you. How can I attack you? Do you plan to play any games with us viewers in the future? I am! I'm actually playing Wizard 101, like sometime next month. I have to plan it around my work schedule. I'm gonna do, if I leave stream, does Sonic disappear? He will after a little bit, because it waits for you to like, there's like a delay after you stop chatting, and then it remove him. But I wanna play Wizard 101, and I'm gonna share the realm that I'm in and everything, and we can all play in the free area together, because I fucking love Wizard 101. And then I'm down to do some other games too. I want to play Scribble.io. The only issue with Scribble.io is I kind of have to like vet that people aren't going to come in and do like things that are against TOS. So that's the only issue is like preventing TOS stuff if like a rando comes in. But I'm super down. Wizard 101 is like my first one that I plan on doing. Now everyone and Meechy will know if I leave. Yeah, we're all going to know if you leave. Yeah, I need a kill switch for Scribble.io, basically. I'll do it. I'm down to do it. I just need a shortcut to get away from the gaming screen and just turn off the screen, essentially. But Wizard 101, I'm super hyped for. I'm going to be collabing with a couple people that like to hang out here. And we're all going to stream together. And then I'm going to have the realm opened up so that we can all play together and just play in, like, the free areas for, like, however long we play. I'm planning on hopefully making that stream, like, as long as I can. It's just dependent on my work schedule. Super Mario 64 co-op. I'm down. Let me try and plan a day for it. And I want to do some community like playing together. Put a barrier, gather all the avatars in that place, and put a bomb. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna do that. Everyone get into baby jail. Everyone's in baby jail. Nope, you're in baby jail. Shut up. Everyone's in baby jail. Wait, how did you get out? Oh, the ones that are too small can get out. Shit, I need to make this harder to escape from. You are trapped in baby jail. Alright, ready? 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 That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I like baby jail. Yeah, you're all in baby jail. Slingshot? I'm slingshotting all of you. Everyone gets a slingshot, a tap. I've never played Wizard 101, so it's going to be an interesting learning experience for me. It's basically a deck builder. Wizard 101 is like a deck builder, but with RPG steps. It's so fun. I love Wizard 101. That's like my childhood game. I'm really excited to stream this. It's going to be in like 2 weeks because I have to plan around my work schedule. But it's like a huge nostalgia game for me, and there's like enough to do in the free area that we can all play together for like a couple hours. I'm super hyped though. It's free to play, thankfully, for like the first part. There is a membership for like other parts, so I'm gonna get my membership again just to play on my membered account. But I fucking love Wizard 101, and the naming system is so silly. So my character's named Molly Ogre Pants in Wizard 101 because it has that old, like, you know, that early 2000s like browser game name scroller where it would just make you pick a name based on like randomly scrolling through stuff. We should all play RuneScape. We should play old school RuneScape. I'm down to play tons of like silly old nostalgia games together. We can do Mario. We can do Mario 64 co-op. I'll make always, like I said, guys, in my Discord there's a suggestions channel. Anything you have for suggestions that is like you know, this is co-op stuff we can play together, please put it in there, and I'm always down to look at it and try and make it happen because I love playing co-op with you. It's so fun to like hang out with everyone, and then you can be involved, and then like this is fun. The fact that you guys are able to interact in my stream using the stream avatars is so fun because it's like it's more interactive for all of us. The Lou Rose is now 506 instead of 524. If it gets smaller in the future, I might be able to buy a sub. Core, that's so sweet. Oh, please don't worry about that, but that's so sweet of you to say. Oh, I'm happy for you though. Talking in servers is scary. No, it's fine. It's just suggestion. The suggestion channel is barely like talking. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like popping up a thing for me to look at and comment on. We should do Undertale. Cora, I remember you posted Undertale. We should do Undertale. I love Undertale. Sorry, my nose is a little bit like runny. And chat isn't. Inugami is like he doesn't care about chat. Now, I do have text to speech. But so my text-to-speech is linked to my donations page. If you do !TTS, it'll tell you why. Or it'll tell you like how to do it, basically. I just realized my chat overlay thing is a little bit messed up. Let me... Actually, it's not even my chat overlay thing. It's my pink... My goal bar. My goal bar is messed up. Yeah, I have text-to-speech, but it's part of my donation thing because I do have a donor goal, and I'm trying to get work towards like doing more custom model stuff in the future. So like I'm saving towards a custom model so that I can have more physics and have more like I want to have a cross-legged toggle and stuff like that. So I have a donor goal, but TTS will let you do it for a minimum of $1. You already subbed, so like this is not me advertising myself. I'm just saying if you are interested in text-to-speech, that's how I have it set up for you guys. Yeah. That's why it says it up here on the top of the donor goal thingy. Instead of bonk, I'm gonna do something nicer. You deserve something nicer after all the bonks. Oh my gosh, are you gonna Core! Did you make your own model? No, this is the Misu Murasaki model. So they're Misu Murasaki on Twitter or X or whatever you call it, and it's a customizable model. And so I do want to work with them in the future for a custom model though. And yeah, so Captain. But I'm so scared of what you're gonna say. Oh, Inugami became a red Sonic. Now he's red Sonic. But no, so this is Misu Murasaki's custom model or customizable model. I used to use Suika's customizable model. They're both on Twitter. And I just did a little bit of texture editing to make it look how Meech looks. But in the future, I would like to do custom, maybe through Miso as well, because I really love this model and I love the rigging on it and the art. So I want to reach out to them once I'm ready, like once I have the funds to work on a custom model. Oh, now you're Tails. I love Tails. How do you change avatars? Core, if you click on the pinned link at the top, you can connect your Twitch account and edit your avatar there. Or there's also exclamation point, avatar, commands. And that will let you do some, if you click this link as well, this link will give you all the commands for the avatars that you can do, like avatar gear, avatar color, all that stuff. And then also for Captain, this is the link for... Oh, I guess it didn't send the link. That's weird. It didn't send the link. But it's in my donor page, which is in my panels underneath my Twitch. It's supposed to send a link though. I'm gonna snooze the ads for a couple minutes because I'm gonna end stream in just a little bit. Let me edit that. Stream elements. It's supposed to be my tip page. Tipping. Copy. Stream elements. Come chatbot. Chat commands. Custom commands. TTS. Oh, it does have the link. I don't know why the link doesn't work. I guess maybe I have to put a space here or something. Maybe, let me see if that works now. Oh, there we go. There's like, you have to remove the spaces. I don't know. Stream Elements is kind of weird about links, I guess. I didn't realize that. It might be because I have .com. Oh, Corey, you're a bee! You're a bee now. There. Your bee is so cute. He's got a party hat. A bee with a party hat. I wonder what other characters they have. Yeah, it's just a what's the word? It's Steam Workshop. So if you look at Stream Avatar Steam Workshop, you can find them. I'm a bomber plane now. You're just dropping fucking bombs? You're insane. You're insane, Core. And then you're still attacking me too. You're just bombing me and attacking me. This is crazy work. Oh, I'm itching my eye. My eye's so itchy. I want to make sure nothing is fucked up on my tip page and that the TTS works correctly. Yeah, it should. It should work with the... Yeah, it should just work when you do $1. I don't know. Anyway, I know I haven't done it with the TTS yet. This would actually be my first time doing it with TTS. I've only had I've had the 2 donations. Someone did 420 with haha funny number, and someone did 15 with I'm your biggest fan. Core the bomber plane is so funny. Stream is gonna be over soon. I'll give it like 10 more minutes of hanging out and then we'll end it. But tomorrow we're gonna do karaoke. So I'm gonna chat for an hour first, and then around 2 p.m. EST, so an hour into stream, then we're gonna do karaoke with Glitchy and a couple other people in the Glitchy crew. And I'm only streaming till 3, but they might be streaming longer. So in that case, like, you guys can stick around and support them while I go to work. But yeah, I'm excited to do the Wizard 101 one. I have to plan that out because I had my work schedule figured out, and then I think my manager found another fill-in, like someone else that I used to work with. Core keeps attacking me. Someone else is filling in now, I think. Also, your commands aren't showing up anymore. Why? That's weird. I'm going to attack you. Oh, I swallowed you. Oh, you're using the browser remote. That makes sense. But, I almost forgot my PayPal info. That would not be good. Thankfully, I have my PayPal info, like, memorized. I'm like, I know exactly what's on there. Because I use it for, like, buying stuff on Etsy. I use my PayPal. And I buy a lot of shit on Etsy. I'm a big Etsy fan. Actually, not as much anymore. I used to be a big Etsy fan, and now Etsy has like so much, they have so much fucking AI generated stuff, and I'm like, oh, why am I spending money on something I can do myself for free? Thanks for head pat, cats. Ah! Corey, you're just causing chaos in the avatars. You're just causing chaos down there. I don't know what I was talking about a minute ago. I forgot. But anyways. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be chit-chatting and karaoke. I'm excited. That's my point on the stream, Etsy. Yeah, there's just so much AI generated stuff that I don't really use it anymore. Now I look more on like VGen. One day I'm gonna make a sus Meechy comp. I am sus. I say a lot of sus things on accident. Like the PhD in Goonology. And that I like it from the back. It should be in now. I don't see it. Wait, let me see. Let me make sure this worked. It might need a minute to go through. It might need a minute to go through. Give it a minute. Yeah, it might be delayed. Give it a minute. Because I still only see the two. It would populate on the tick up here, the rotating thing that has the names. It would populate up there once it comes in. But I say a lot of sus stuff on accident. It's a bad habit. Can't. And then I don't even catch it until someone else points it out. I'm like, oh shit, I did say that. What the fuck? When did I say that? This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like it went through yet, Captain. But I'm gonna keep my eye out. That's what the clips are for. I know, and Cat has like clips in mind. They're like, I'm clipping this, I'm clipping that. Smile for the screenshot. I'm like, what? This feels like I'm smiling for a mugshot, actually. My favorite thing to do is go through my clips and then find random shit I say. I'm like, whoa, I'm putting that on TikTok. Time to blast myself on TikTok. I just posted one earlier that was sus as hell. I posted one like an hour ago. And I was playing Expedition 33 and Lune goes, fuck, it's big. And then I go, that's what she said! Because it is, that's what she said. That's what she said, I swear. Captain, I don't know. I don't know if it went through. It's really sweet of you that you're trying. And I appreciate it. I don't know, I don't see it though. It's weird. It's not even populating in my tip history. But I don't want to end the stream just in case it comes through. I'm like, I have to wait and see if the TTS appears. Let me test it. I'm just gonna test it, but I'm gonna tip myself to test it. I'm gonna pay myself. It's gonna like text me and I have to do all the stupid PayPal stuff. Should I share the code that I'm not supposed to share? Just kidding. I'm gonna start doxing myself on stream for fun. Oh, I can't use my PayPal because it's my own PayPal. I'll just use my credit card. I'm using my credit card. I think I'll use my credit card. I think I'll use my credit card. I can't donate to myself. I can't use my own damn credit card. Alright, I don't know. Whatever. I can't tip myself, so I can't test it. I don't know. I guess it didn't work. What the heck? Hang on. I have someone that can... I'm gonna text one of my friends and see if they'll check it for me. If your credit card number expiration date in CVV were your phone number, what would your phone number be? 5. That's it. It would be 5. It would be 5. No, Captain, I'm determined to figure out why it didn't process. I'm having someone check it for me. I just don't know. I'm waiting for them to respond. I don't know if they have their phone on them or not. They're busy. They're busy. Okay. Well, I gotta go eat, guys. I'm sorry that didn't work, Captain. I'm confused. I'll let you know if I see it pop up randomly. But I'm gonna test it. Actually, let me go test it on my laptop. Hold on. Hold on. Please hold.